Buonasera paisani, and welcome to another live stream here on Instagram for Big Mamas Gather Together Apart. Tonight, this live series or this live episode will be about myself. Not because I'm conceited, but because I want people to know who I am. I let a lot of you into my life and into my daily routine and activities that I do. So I'm opening up the podium or the talk tonight. If you have any questions about me, I'll start off by telling you who I am, how I became Big Mama Siciliana, and a bit about my life experiences as to why I am the way I am, and what factors affected my decision, as well as what factors changed the path of my life. So I'm a Sicilian-born Canadian. I live in Montreal. Typical Italian family, typical Sicilian family. My parents were immigrants, and I lived a very conform, very conservative Sicilian lifestyle because my parents were so strict. Eventually, I went to college. I was the first one to go to college, and I graduated a 3-year program in secretarial. But that didn't work out for me because I couldn't find work. So I changed my career into pharmaceuticals. I became a pharmacy lab technician, where I worked in a hospital for 15 years. I loved my job. It was very demanding, but I loved it. I also worked in the food business. I worked for reception halls when they had weddings. I loved that part. I did it for about 10 to 12 years. I really enjoyed it. I used to prepare the plates and do the service and all that. I was always working somewhere with someone or doing something. Eventually, I met my husband, had 2 kids, and here I am. Now, back in 2014, something life-changing happened to me and my husband. We were both in a motorcycle accident. But before I talk about that, how do we get to that point? All my life, I was amazed and in love with motorcycles. There was a tenant that used to live in our basement that had one, and I used to always go on it when he would park it. I would always climb on the motorcycle and, vroom, vroom, vroom. I used to love it. So I said, one day I'm going to drive one. And I decided to actually make that happen. So I took motorcycle courses. And although my husband wasn't too fond of it, I told him, I said, if I get my license and you don't, it's going to look a little weird that you're going to be the passenger instead of me. So he decided to take his courses as well, and he got his license. So going down back to 2014, we were going on a group ride for the day. We were 15 motorcycles with friends that we knew and friends that we just met. We were going from Montreal to New York State, New York City, for the day. We're just gonna go have lunch and come back. So we left very early that morning. It was about 6 o'clock in the morning when we left, and we all met up at a coffee shop, and we were well on our way. And right after we passed the border in Malone, New York, I mean, it's what I've been told. I don't have a recollection of it because I passed out, I fainted, and I don't remember. So we had a big motorcycle accident because the driver in front of us lost control. He got the shoulder rubble and lost control. So my husband, being the driver, to avoid hitting him, ended up flying into the ditch. So I was badly injured. I had a broken spleen, broken hands. I was unconscious, and I spent 5 days in a coma in a hospital in Vermont because they had to transport me by helicopter from Malone to Vermont. When I got back to Montreal, I wasn't feeling well. So I went back to the hospital, and they found that I had a pulmonary embolism. What is that? It's a blood clot in my lung. So I had to do treatments of blood thinners for 3 months in order to get rid of the blood clot. So I'm here, so everything went well. But because of that accident, the wife of the driver who lost control passed away. And I never could accept the fact that she was gone. And rather than say, why didn't I die? It was more of, why didn't she survive? why couldn't she also survive from her injuries? And it took me a long time to accept it and have closure. I needed therapy. I went to see a psychologist because I just couldn't live with myself with the guilt of being a survivor. So after all those treatments, I went back to the site where the accident happened. I laid flowers for her and I made my peace with it because I came to find out that she could have never survived her injuries. So again, I was wondering why I was still alive. Yes, it was probably because I had kids and they were very young, but also I knew there was a reason. So I analyzed myself. I thought a lot, being unable to move so much, and I was gaining a lot of weight. I started to analyze myself and I said, well, maybe I have to do some good in this world. Maybe my mission is not over. So I immersed myself in supporting fundraisers by attending and donating and just being there to the point where I was asked to be part of the board. And this is why I'm with the Italians of Montreal and Friends organization, and we are now called Friends for Cause. We thrive on raising funds for children in palliative care, as well as students who have learning disabilities. So this is very, very satisfying and very rewarding for me. Ciao, Tina Bear. So this is where I'm at. Now, how did I become Big Mama? In January of 2014, before my accident, we went to Cuba. And in Cuba, the Cubans were so warm, so nice, and I brought them a lot of stuff. A lot of goodies, a lot of clothes, gum, toothpaste, you name it, I brought it. So they kept telling me that I had such a big heart. And over there, because they were younger than me, the dancers, they kept calling me Mama, Mama, Mama. But by the end of the week, they called me Big Mama because they said, well, okay, my size was big, I was big, but also because I had a big heart. So it kind of stuck. So every time I would go, and I went 6 times in 4 years, every time I would go, they would call me Big Mama. So that name kind of stuck. And I opened up Instagram account and everything under Big Mama because, you know, it's heartwarming to know the background of my name, and I wear it proudly. Hi, Bella Sicilian. So that's why I'm Big Mama. I have a big heart, apparently. And whoever knows me, those that get to know me and, you know, have the opportunity to talk to me and you know, just conversate, you'll see that I do have a big heart. I'll take my shirt off my back to help anyone, and I'm always available. My door is never locked. I never shun away anyone. And I like the fact that people can come to me with their problems, with their worries, with their anxieties, and I try to make them feel better, or I try to help them find a solution. Hi, Pitbull. Ciao, ciao, ciao. So that's where the name came from. How did I get so popular on social media? It was a ride down to Florida. We went to Orlando right before Christmas of 2017. And, you know, my Sicilian, it's in me. So I said something to my kids in Sicilian. They looked at me like, what does that mean? And so I told them, you know what? I'm going to teach you a word a day of Sicilian so that you can learn your maternal language. And I said, why not put it out there? Let's see how many people out there that are Sicilians know the word, or remember the word, or understand the word. So I gave myself a challenge to do the words, a Sicilian word every day for 365 days to see if I could come up with so many words. And fortunately for me, although it was very demanding and it took a lot of, you know, motivation sometimes, because, you know, sometimes you don't feel like doing it, I succeeded. So I'm very proud of myself. And as you can see, my YouTube channel is booming, where I'm over 740 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you very much for everyone to subscribe and encourage me. So I still do it, because when I announced that I wasn't going to do it anymore, a lot of people were disappointed and they wanted me to continue. So I do it sporadically. I'll do it maybe once a week, twice a week. I don't do it as often because I'm very busy. I'm busy with the fundraisers. I'm busy with, you know, helping others. And you know, what you don't see on camera, there's a lot that goes on. And I'm involved with everyone and anyone. I call myself a grain of salt because I'm everywhere. So that's basically my story in a nutshell. I have a request here to come live. Who's this? Let's see. Giovanni Medicino. Let's see what Giovanni has to say. Giovanni Medicino. Vediamo se accetta. Mr. Giovanni. So that's basically my little story in a nutshell. That's who I am, and that's how I became Big Mama Siciliana. If you guys have any questions, you can type them and I'll answer them. Hi, Luisa Neri. Luisa Neri. Hi. So hi, everybody. So I was just talking about who I am and why I'm doing this. Why am I doing the gather? It's to bring people together. It's to see, to reach out to everyone who can possibly want to talk or get encouraged. If you read my posts, I always put positive quotes. I always put thoughts up on my pages, whether it be Facebook or Instagram. I'm always trying to put positive into the world. I always try to promote positivity. There's so much pain and sorrow and hatred in the world that I want to be a little grain of sand in the world that makes something positive out of something negative. So yes, there's a lot going on. There's COVID. There's what happened in Lebanon. God help them. There's so much going on in the world right now, and if I can make someone smile or laugh, whether it be at me or with me, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, my goal is to make people happy. My goal is to cheer people up. As far as I can remember, high school, elementary, I was always a class clown. I was always there to cheer people up. I was always there to make them laugh. So I guess it's an inborn gift, I guess. You could just look at me and laugh. That's fine. If you find me funny looking, that's all good. Hey, Tag Queen, Kujina Tag Queen, hi there. So I mean, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. People laugh at me, with me. They get the joke. They don't get the joke. That's okay. I made you laugh. At the end of the day, I go to bed happier knowing that someone out there needed to smile or needed a laugh, and they got it because of me. So this is the only reason why I do it. And then I get comments of my followers or people that just saw my video that don't even follow me and say, oh my God, I was in a dark place today and I watched your video and it made me laugh and I feel better. So just that, it gives me the drive to continue. It gives me the motivation to keep doing it, because believe it or not, it's not easy to post 15, 20 things in one day. Sometimes Facebook will block me because they think I'm spamming, but I'm not spamming. So I try to bunch them up into one post. So, I mean, it's all for the good of everyone else. I try to promote good. I try to promote love. I try to promote positivity. I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with anxiety. You name it, I've been there. For a 45-year-old, I've been through a hell of a lot in my life. Some by choice, some just because they just happened to me. And the only words that I find comforting for myself is that if it's happening to me, it's because I can handle it. So if I can handle it, then I'm going to find a solution for it. And some way, somehow the solution comes. So I just want to promote that even if you're in a dark place and you're feeling down, don't worry. You are loved. The solution will come. The time for the solution to come you just got to give it time. You can be going through couple problems. You could be going through relationship problems with your parents, with your kids, with yourself. But, at the end of the day, just don't worry. Think positive. If you think positive things will come to you. I believe that whatever you put out into the world will come back to you. I believe very strongly in karma. That's why I'm not a vengeful person. Anyone that doesn't like me or that wishes me bad, I don't wish bad to anybody. I just say, you know what? Karma will do its thing. Time will heal everything, and time will tell who's right, who's wrong. And, with time, you see everybody's shining colors. You really see who a person is with time. You just got to take the time. So, extreme love 8, strong woman. Amen. Yes, that's my mindset. My mindset is be positive, stay positive. And there's always going to be trolls that are going to gossip. There's always going to be trolls that are going to find Here's an Italian, a Sicilian word. Upilum da lobo. What does that mean? It means a hair in the egg. There's always that person that's going to find a defect or something to gossip about or something negative. And you know what? Although it's upsetting, I tell myself for that person to react that way, it's probably because they're not happy and they need to take it out on somebody. So I just absorb it. And the best answer, if you read my post from yesterday, the best answer is no answer. I just stay quiet about it. I'll probably reminisce in my mind, but I will not instigate and I will not continue the conflict by answering back. Silence is the best answer sometimes. And I've also learned that when a friend is in need and you don't know what to say, sometimes even just being there without saying anything is a lot. It means a lot. The fact that you took time to listen to that person, it means a lot. So that's who I am. I'm here to, a lot of people that I don't even know, that I've never met, open up to me. Let them, jealous low lives. Who's this? Hold on. Tag Queen. Let them, jealous low lives. Got a lot of that. Yeah, we all have a lot of that. I leave them in a nice way. Exactly. So yeah, the fact that you took the time to just be there physically for them, it means many words that are not said. So if you know someone who's having a hard time right now or going through some hard times, just be there for them. Even if it's a voice on the line and say hello and you just listen. Sometimes they need to hear what they're thinking and they just need someone to listen, someone they can trust. Now, please, whoever confides in you, keep it to yourself. Don't go gossip to anybody else. Keep it to yourself because that person trusted you with their secrets, with their problems. They don't want you to go tell anyone else. Just keep it to yourself and know that you did something good for someone. I believe in paying it forward. I believe in giving back. I believe in contributing. So guys, whatever you can do for someone, do it. Do it because it's very important. You don't know where someone's at in their life. You don't know what road they're on. You're just there at that moment. So please be there for that person. Okay, so now Giovanni asked to be on my live because I lost him before. Let's see. Giovanni Medicino. Here we go. Let's see if he's going to accept. If not, I have someone else that wants to come on. Let's see. Exactly. Yes. I'm glad that you guys agree with me. I mean, I don't want to go into controversial issues, but I'm just saying, be human. We're all human. We all bleed. We all hurt. We all cry. So just be there for that person. Be a friend. Don't be a gossiper. Don't be a troll. Be a friend. Because friends today, nowadays, they're very hard to find. Giovanni doesn't seem to be coming on, so we're going to cancel Giovanni. We're going to see who wants to come on. Z. We have Z1123. Let's see if Z wants to come on. Let's see what they have to say. Here we go. Hey, Tag Queen! Hello? 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 You hear me? Hello? I don't think the connection's good. Hello? No, something's gone wrong. Anyway, that's okay. Positivity is key. Amen, Bella. Yes, Tag Queen. See, Tag Queen is my kumari all the way in Toronto that I've never met, but we've talked a few times, and she too is a very wonderful lady. She's a very positive lady, and that's what I like. I like positive people. There's one thing about me is that I won't, hate is a big word. I don't dislike anyone. I just, if I see that person is negative, I just distance myself. I'll still respect them. I'll still, say hi to them, but I just won't confide in them. I won't connect to that person on a level that I would like to. I just kind of hold back. You can read people, if people are being genuinely honest and true or not. So if you have someone you trust and you're going through something, talk to them. Sometimes just listening to your voice, like right now, I'm listening to my own voice and it's therapeutic. It helps. So tonight I want to dedicate this to everyone out there. Please spread positivity. Please be nice to one another. We need love in this world. I think the world forgot how to love between the wars, the jealousy, the greed. I mean, all these evil things going on in the world. Human nature forgot how to be human. We forgot what it is to love. We forgot how it is to care. We forgot how it is to lend a helping hand. It's like if you help someone nowadays, it's like it's because you want something back. No, do it because you want to do it. Do it because you're doing a good deed. What do you say for a friend who always wants to talk about neighbors? Well, you tell them, you say, listen, if you don't like the neighborhood, move. I mean, sometimes it's not hard. I mean, sometimes it's not easy to move, but you tell them, you say, listen, I understand that you're talking about your neighbors, but it doesn't really concern me, and I don't know how to help you with that. So I don't think we should discuss it further. Like, I mean, if they mention that neighbors are, pains in the bum, just say, listen, I understand. I'm sorry for you, but I'm sure there's things that they can do or measures they can take in order to kind of block them off and not have as much contact. I'm a very polite person. I don't like to be rude to anyone. Tag Queen says, just ignore. Yeah, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. You got to swallow the pill sometimes. You got to be the better person. Just because you take something and you absorb it doesn't mean you're a lesser person. It means you're a bigger person because you know how to deal with it at an adult level. So don't turn things into childish. I left the relationship because it was all the time, but I feel bad now. I understand there's always that guilt. Extreme love 8. There's always guilt. But at the end of the day, you have to look out for your own well-being. You have to say, I did this for my best interest because, yes, I'm promoting positivity. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm promoting positivity, love, and giving back. But the main person you need to help is yourself. Because if you don't help yourself, you cannot help others. I learned that the hard way. I was in a bad place. I was injured. I was overweight. I had very low self-esteem. I was anxious. I was depressed. So I couldn't help anybody at that level. And I said, for me to help others, I need to help myself. So you got to help yourself. You are number one in your life. Tag Queen says, I sometimes say, think positive and live your life. Exactly. Tag Queen, I get rid of these gossipers in silence. That's correct. Tag Queen, you're the best. You do what I do. We just, Extreme love 8. Okay, because this is how I feel. I always worry about being selfish. No, you cannot be selfish by taking care of yourself. You have to be your own priority because you have to tell yourself, if you're not well, you can't help someone that isn't either. You need to take care of yourself to take care of others. A doctor has to be healthy to heal others. So you need to be at a right place and healthy to help others. Hi, Julia. I miss you too. I miss Julia Pesce. She's from Galileo, the school that we're helping with the Times of Montreal and friends. And yes, I miss you guys too. I miss going to Galileo and seeing all the students there. They spoil us all the time, and we're like a family. I love Galileo. Extreme love. Thank you. You're very welcome, honey. And I hope that you can find peace within yourself and remember that you are your priority. You are your main priority. You need to heal yourself and you need to think positive for yourself in order to pass that on to others. Because if you're not well, you can't help someone that's ill, whether it be mental, physical, psychological, emotional. You need to help yourself. So that's how I did it. I took it upon myself to change my mindset. First of all, change my mindset. You got to change your mindset. You got to change from being down in the dumps to saying, okay, what can I do with this? What can I make positive out of this situation? Then I took it upon myself to lose the weight. Now, losing weight, I'm going on 3 years now. Actually, I just did 3 years in July. July 7th, 2017, I decided that I needed to lose weight. Why? Because I was over 300 pounds. I was 305 pounds. And when I saw that 3 on the scale, I said, holy, I'm obese. That's why I can't breathe. That's why I can't walk. That's why I can't do anything. So I said, I need to do something. What do? Eat healthy, be more active. Although it was hard because I was walking with a cane. I walked with a cane for 4 years because I have back problems. I have hernias. I have a torn quad muscle that will never heal. My hand is, if you can see, I lost 50% of my hand. I can't make a fist because finger just doesn't go. All that because of the motorcycle accident. But I said, it's okay. I still have my hand, which is, you know, the priority here. So I don't look at my disability. I look at my ability. I still have my hand. I can still wear my jewelry. So I started walking. Walking was very therapeutic. Walking was very helpful for me. And let me tell you, I didn't walk for 2 hours on the first day. The first day, honestly speaking, I walked from my house to the corner, which is 3 houses down. That's all I did. And I pulled a wicked sweat. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't do anything. But I didn't stop there. The next day, I went to the corner again, and then I took a break, and I walked a little bit further. By the end of the week, I tried to walk with no cane. Although I walked slowly, I made it. So I made it to the corner and back without a cane. By the end of the summer, and I started this in July, by September, I was walking an hour and a half, nonstop. I used to bring my water bottle. I was walking an hour and a half around the neighborhood. Beginning, I pulled a sweat. I looked like I came out of the shower. But you know what? I did it. And I was so proud of myself. And that's when I saw the pounds coming off. That's when I started to shed my weight. I started eating healthy also. I eat a lot of protein, fish, white meat, vegetables, fruits, a lot of water. I don't drink soda. And I'm a girl who used to put 5 teaspoons of sugar in a coffee. Now I put none. So that was like I went cold turkey on the sugar. I like my sweets. So it took a lot of motivation. There was days when I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I can't do it. But then you wake up in the morning and you say, no, I've come so far. I'm going to keep going. That's why even though you're looking ahead and leaving the past behind you, sometimes you're going to take a glance behind you and say, well, look how far I've come. Look at the road I've done. And that should motivate you to keep going. Now, I still have more weight to lose. I'd like to lose another 10 to 15 pounds. But slowly but surely, I'll get there. I've come more than halfway. I've lost 67 pounds so far. I feel great. People tell me I look great. Whether, you know, I don't notice it because I see myself every day, but I notice it. I notice it in my clothes. I notice it in my face. I look at pictures and I see, wow, I had that big belly and it's, I mean, I have a muffin top, but it's not as big as it was. So I'm very proud of myself. And this should be a lesson or, someone's experience, my experience, to help you, to motivate you. Brown sugar is all natural. Yes, Tag Queen. Look up Fast Walking with Leslie Sanson on YouTube. I follow her workout videos every morning with my mom, and we feel great. Yes, absolutely. Tag Queen has lost 45 pounds so far. Fantastic, Tag Queen. Good for you. And I'm sure you feel amazing. You feel a lot better. Listen, I used to wear size 24 wide. That was my waist, 24 wide. Now I'm down to an 18. So I can actually find clothes now. I used to wear tops of 3X, 2X, extra large. I'm down to an extra large. So I'm pretty proud of where I've reached right now. But I want to lose a bit more. I'm still not happy with myself. I want to get to my goal. But you know what? You reach a plateau sometimes and you get discouraged, but don't get discouraged. Maybe take a break, but don't get discouraged. And you know what? Losing weight is a change in lifestyle. Like you can't not eat junk food for 3 months, lose weight, and then go back to the junk food. You have to take it out completely. But don't get me wrong. You could have your cheat days. You could still have your little sweets and your little treats. Just don't have as much. Have a small portion. Have a smaller portion than what you're used to. I don't deprive myself of anything. I'll taste everything, but I just won't have as big of a portion, which in return, my brain will be satisfied because I got what I wanted, but yet I didn't have as much as I used to in order to gain weight. So those are my little tricks, and I hope these help you guys out there too, because I know a lot of women go through have issues with weight problems, being it overeating, stress eating, binge eating. Sometimes it's hormonal. You could drink water and gain weight. I know what it is. I understand you. But just stay positive. Stay positive and keep at it. You got to motivate yourself in order to succeed. And the little successes have to have big meaning in order for you to keep going. Extreme love. I'm the same because I ended up hurting myself seriously. I have the diverticulitis from eating too much McDonald's. Yeah, I believe you. See, I don't eat McDonald's. I can't. And if I do, it'll probably be the nuggets. I'll have a few, like maybe 3, 4 nuggets. I can't eat McDonald's. I don't digest it, and I just don't like it. So there you go. McDonald's is not the best food. You know, if I have to choose between McDonald's and Harvey's, I'd rather go to Harvey's. It's healthier because it's grilled. But anyway, any fast food is not good. But if you have to have it, try to go towards the healthier, you know, side. You could get a salad at McDonald's. Chicken Caesar salad is good. You're still getting, you know, takeout. You're still getting junk food. So that's it. Let's see who's asked to come on. I have a few more minutes. Let's see. Again, this is Giovanni Medicino. Giovanni. Same, no more. I can't eat it ever again because of my condition now. It's not healthy. No, it's not. McDonald's is not the healthiest food on the menu right now. Well, ever. I mean, kids go crazy for it, but Tag Queen, put you on. Sure, Tag Queen. Tag Queen, here we go. Meet my Bella Kumari from Toronto, Tag Queen.
Hi, Kumari.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good. You see, tonight's collaboration between the two of us. We have great love.
I know. Hold on. Let me turn this around. Let me turn the phone around. Okay, I'm not wearing my makeup, but I couldn't care less.
Oh, that's okay. You're all natural and you're so beautiful.
Hey, with this quarantine, I don't need to wear makeup. Only when I step out.
Even then, you're my eyes.
What I wanted to say was, I started last year, 2 years ago, and I lost 30 pounds last year. This year, I lost the other 15. I'm 184 from 230. I used to be 1X, 2X. Now I'm extra large. Hold on, my eye is watery.
Yeah.
Lola, I knew my dog was going to start barking. Let me move to the front.
That's fantastic.
This is how I lose weight. I don't exercise. You don't exercise yet. You're going to exercise later, not now. First, you got to lose the weight.
Yeah.
What I do is I stay away from sweets. You can have a little bit to treat yourself. You can't eliminate yourself 100%.
That's right.
Because if you do, you're going to fall off the wagon many times. And believe me, I've tried all diets, everything. Dr. Poon, we have here in Canada. I've even taken pills, which those are no good. They sit in your stomach. You have to do it all natural.
Yeah.
And don't do tummy tucks, because then next thing you know, you're buried in a casket. Things like that, sometimes they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Because you start hemorrhaging, you lose a lot of blood.
Yeah.
So I just watch what I eat, no carbs at all. I stay away from bread 100%, no pasta. And now we have no frills here. It's a grocery store. I don't know what's in Quebec there.
In Quebec,
What,
Maxi or Super C, we call it. Yeah.
okay, well now they're selling, it's called Smart Something. You'll find it in the section where they have all baggaged salads. This has kale, like they're all mixed. There's all different proteins in there. There's sunflower seeds. It comes with a little package to put salad dressing in. That's very healthy. It's high in protein.
Very
And
good.
there's different kinds. You can have with the strawberries or with kale or any kind. It's all mixed anyway. They're all different name brands.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a portion good for 2 people. Just have a bowl of that a day and you're okay. Breakfast, what I do, have a cup of coffee. I only use brown sugar because it's all natural. White sugar is bleached.
Yeah.
I only use that for baking, not for for my coffee or tea. And then what I use is 5% cream. That'll make you lose the weight, believe it or not. Not the milk. Milk's not going to help you.
Milk has.
Right. And then what I do is have some eggs, like just scrambled eggs. I put sometimes long green onions, chop it up.
Yeah.
And a teensy weeny of salt, not too much salt, because I take a pill every morning for acid reflux and one for water, because I'm retaining a lot of water in my body. So that means I got to stay away from salt.
Yeah.
So I use the pink one. I forget the name. I'm Italian, but it's the pink one. The pink one you get at the dollar store here for $2.50. If you go to another store, it's like $8. Camila, I don't know what it's called. No, it's not. It's a pink with pink little. Yeah, Camellia, I think it's called.
Yeah, I use that.
Yeah, not the white salt that us Italian use. I'll use that when I bake for guests or for my husband and the girls, but for me, I use the pink one.
Yeah.
And what else can I say? Drink water. I used to drink. I see my fault is Coke. I drink. Sorry, I can't read the bottom because I'm not wearing my glasses. If you see something, Kumare, just read it out.
Yeah, Extreme Love is saying never eat pasta. Well, listen, my personal, if I eat pasta, I small bowl that a 1-year-old, like very small.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could have it, but I don't have it every day. Like I stay away from
have it, but
pasta, rice, and I don't touch that. If I'm in eating it,
you know what the problem is? The problem is I don't touch pasta at all because see, I'm Sicilian. My whole life, my mother's always filled up the plate that it's good enough for 2-3 people.
Yes.
So I can't just have a little bit. If I put a little portion, I'm gonna end up eating 2 plates full. So it's better I stay away from it because I can't control myself.
Because
I can't control myself.
Over your limit. My son,
right.
Say, okay, I'm only and that's it.
You could control yourself. I can't. I'm not good in that department.
I know.
See?
Yeah. After my son don't take it anymore because I'm having it. So now I'll have it and I'll still pay for it, but
yeah, see, with me, because I have acid reflux, see, I can't have anything with seeds, no sauce at all, red sauce.
Yeah.
I can't have beef or pork because I'll feel a little pinch in my chest and then I have to take a Tom.
Yeah.
Or else if the pain escalates, it tightens my chest, it feels like I'm having a heart attack.
Yes.
That's what I thought 5-6 years ago. I went to the hospital. I thought it was a heart attack. Yeah. They couldn't even detect what it was. And finally they did tests and they said it was acid reflux.
Yeah.
And then I started gagging all night. Like last year for 2 months straight. That's where I lost 60 pounds last year because of that. 2 months straight I was gagging over 200 times. And I couldn't gag on my own. I had to.
Oh, no.
You know why? Because if I didn't, the pain would last 10 hours straight.
Yeah.
And it feels like you want to pull the hair out of your head. It's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. It's worse than labor. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Don't eat any fried stuff.
No fried stuff. No fried stuff.
But otherwise, oven and make a saltfish, and I'll put on it. No salt, no pepper, no nothing.
Right.
Pesto sauce, and it gives it flavor and all the ingredients you need for it, and it's all fat.
It's better that we bake a lot of stuff instead of frying. Yeah. Like I'll fry sometimes for my husband and the girls, or when I have guests over. Yeah. Me, I'll have a little piece of it, but then after I gotta take a Tom because I don't want to get a little attack while people are over here, you know?
Exactly.
Then it's gonna last all night till morning.
Exactly.
But the key is eat healthy, drink a lot of water, and walk. This year, I've learned to walk. We have a trail behind the back because we have a ravine lot. There's a trail where you can walk your dog, ride your bike, roller skate, and it brings you all the way around the block. And believe me, by the time you get home, you've already sweated. It feels like you went to the gym.
Exactly, yeah. It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah, the only time you should go to the gym is first lose the weight. See, my problem is my stomach. Once I get rid of my stomach, I'm okay. I've lost some weight on my hips, my rear. I have a small, small upper body weight, but it's just my stomach. Mm-hmm. Once the stomach turns flat,
oh, you're breaking up. Uh-oh. I think we've lost Tag Queen. Oh boy. Okay, so guys, that's it. You walking is very essential. Sorry about that, Tag Queen. Your internet or something broke out. But thank you for coming on. Extreme Love. Can you bake arancini? Of course you can bake arancini, but first of all, us, we're very generous in our portion, so we make an arancini the size of a bowling ball. Make them smaller. Yes, you can have an arancini, but you know what? Start with half. have half. See if that satisfies your craving, your urge. And well, if you can't, then you have one, but don't go over one. Just like try to be reasonable with your portions. That's all I'm saying. Don't deprive yourself of anything. You want a piece of cake, have it, but have half a piece of cake. Like you can have anything, but just limit your portion sizes. That will help you a lot and eliminate sugar, eliminate sweets and sugar. Yes, you can. You're so happy. All right, perfect. Just limit your portions, because if you deprive yourself, it's like children. When you tell them don't touch something, they want to touch it. So if you tell yourself I can't have such a food, you're gonna want it even more. So basically, just give it to yourself, but give it to yourself in a very small portion or in a limited portion, so that your brain still processes it as I got it, but your body won't pay for it afterwards with gaining the weight. So just limit your portions, your sizes, and don't eat too much fruit, but eat a lot of vegetables. You can have a fruit. I've been eating mangoes once a day, every day for the past 3 weeks. And let me tell you, that thing fills me up. A mango, an avocado, is very healthy for you. So instead of going for the cookies or the chips, or, have an avocado, have a fruit, have some vegetables with a dip. Instead of chips, go with maybe low fat or light popcorn. Popcorn will fill you up, trust me. So basically that's it, guys. Wow, it's almost 8:45. I want to thank you all for joining me on my live. Thank you, Kumari Tag Queen, for coming on and talking about your experience and your weight loss and your journey. Extreme Love, thank you for interacting with your messages and your questions. It was wonderful to speak with you. Guys, next week, another live. So I hope to see you then, and I hope you make the time to join me. Patricia, good guys, or Yulia, don't give up. Of course not. We can't give up. We have to keep going. We have to motivate ourselves. If anyone needs anything, they want to know something, they have questions about my life, just contact me in private. I'll try to help you as much as I can. I'll try to answer your questions. Guys, I'm doing this for your benefit. I'm doing this to entertain you, to inform you, and to let you know that you're not alone. You're not alone. If nobody else in the world, or if you feel like nobody else in the world cares, I care. I may not know you. You may not know me. Well, maybe you know me more than I know you, because I'm all over the place. But even though you may not think that we know each other, I'm here for you. I'll help you. I'll give you a word of comfort. I'll give you a suggestion, an advice, or just my opinion. You don't have to take it. It's just the fact that you're talking to someone, and I don't tell anyone. Everything is for, confidential, whatever you tell me. So you guys, seriously, I love you all. Thank you very much for, yes, Julia, yes, you can call me. You guys, I love you all. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Hopefully this COVID will end sooner rather than later. I hope you all stay well, and I'll see you next week. Allora, cari paesani, grazie mille per la vostra attenzione, e come sempre ci vediamo presto. Salutamu, everybody. Un bacione a tutti. Ciao ciao.